Hello, my name is John Holmes. I'm aged 71 years and I retired about 10 years ago. I joined my local art society, then called Limpsfield Arts, now called the Art Society Limpsfield, and I got to know people. But really I wanted also to do more than just listen to talks and do visits, but to actually arrange a few things. And this helped me to make friends, make a lot of new friends on the organisation committees, and to take part in talks, visits, and what we call study days. Particularly memorable one was with Steve Kershaw, who's actually a bass guitarist, but in between that he's talks about Greek culture, art and design. So you get some fantastic stuff from really interesting people. After a while doing the visits, I then became chairman. The reason I got involved was, as I said, was to get to know people. Having worked away for the last 12 years before that, I knew almost nobody locally, and I needed to actually get to know some people, become part of the community, which I wasn't really before that, just a person who commuted in and out at weekends on 600 odd return trips on the Eurostar. In particular, I like actually when you've actually carried out an event and you know it's going quite well, you've had fun or challenges in organising it, getting the people to book and to register, and then as you see it going well and you know that they're all enjoying it, it really makes a difference to you yourself, because you know that you're doing something worthwhile. One of the highlights particularly was the visit to Highclere. Quite a long coast trip, but with a group of about 35 people. I think one of the other highlights of the visits was really going into London on a tour of Wren churches in the city. But the one that most impressed me was really St Stephen's, Walbrook. I remember one trip when we went to Tower Bridge, and we had the usual talks, went up in the lift, saw all of the different bits and pieces of equipment. And then after that we went on to HMS Belfast, and one of the things there was that they had a couple of ex-sailors, and it was particularly notable. They had quite an effect on two of the ladies who were absolutely taken with these sailors. I particularly like the fact that these are quite good fun at the end of the day. It gives you a purpose to actually organise things and get involved. It keeps you busy, it gives you a sense of purpose, but you get some really interesting things to learn and to find out about. For people who have just retired and are wondering what on earth to do with all that extra time, so I would say please do be open-minded, do try things, and make the most of it and enjoy yourself, as I have been able to do for most of the last 10 years.